So I'm just going to show you some techniques with charcoal. I'm going to use some of this willow charcoal, also a charcoal pencil, a soft one, my ordinary HB just to draw an outline, and a 6B pencil to define some edges. So for example, if you're drawing something like a tree branch, you roughly get in your shape of your branch. You draw in some of the shaded areas with your charcoal pencil or your willow charcoal, and you're getting charcoal, you're getting some texture in here. The willow is much softer and lighter, and you'll get more lines with the charcoal pencil. So if this is the texture of, say, a branch, you can either leave it as it is, or you can get a brush and actually then brush the soft charcoal in, creating some nice shadowing areas, but also retaining the texture that you've made with the lines. But the whole thing is a little bit more solid, it has a bit more form to it. You can also then add some highlights with either a pencil, an eraser pencil, but I haven't got one at the moment, so I've just cut a piece of rubber really small, and I'm just going to take some light out from the light side of the branch. So that's a technique for your trees and branches, light and dark. Something else that might be useful is something for hillsides. So you get a piece of willow charcoal on the side and create a nice flow. This could perhaps be a hillside. Then get a much larger brush, not one of your best ones, and then just soften that in. So as you can see, it's just creating a bit more solid, but you have got marks. And then again, you can get your eraser, either a small one or a putty rubber, and you could make marks that maybe could suggest mown fields or anything like this. Obviously taking out a few larger marks with the putty rubber takes out broader marks depending on how you're using it. Also you can tidy the edges with your putty rubber, create sharper edges, just tidy up like this. That could be a section of a hillside. Obviously your soft sharpenable charcoal pencil is handy for anything more detailed on the horizon, such as things like this. So just play around with what needs to have an edge and what needs to be much softer. That could be maybe a hedge line or something. So a brush is quite handy to create a little bit of block colour. So you start with, or not block colour, block tone. So you start with a really solid area of willow charcoal or really soft pencil charcoal, and then you brush it in, and you can see how that's making a nice soft flow, and there is some texture there as well. So just experiment with mark making. You can see it can be quite fun, creating those thicks and thins with your rubber. So you can cut your rubber into various different shapes to help you with your mark making, like so. So you're creating a nice edge there. thick and thin.